Hi, my name is Daniel Escobar. I am an architect and master in architecture design. And the name of this research is manufacture of a Lego type brick from recycled high-density polyethylene. The aim of the research was to manufacture a brick from recycled high-density plastic using process of mechanical recycling, thermopressing, and thermoforming. There are an estimate of 8.3 billion tons of plastic on the planet, of which 25% is waste. Of the solid waste produced by cities in Chile, 12% are plastic and artificial polymers, materials which are highly recycled and thus have considerable potential for use as a secondary raw material. In the 2013, the most common plastic raw materials present in the Chilean market were high-density polyethylene, low-density polyethylene, and polypropylene. One discipline that offers significant potential for reuse of plastic waste is architecture, as the file's design's perspective is open to the new sustainable construction materials, components, and systems. In the context of plastic recycling, the present research proposed a process of primary stage mechanical recycling for the creation from a secondary raw material of a new product that offers the same properties as the original. Mechanical recycling. This producer is used for the treatment of secondary raw material, such as plastic waste, and unlike other recycling process, does not cause significant change to the chemical structure of the material. And the steps are collection, identification, sorting, grinding, washing, drying, separating, agglomerating, and finally pelletizing, according to the norm ISO 15270. Thermopressing. This industrial process was used in the present study to manufacture a series of films according to different weight, heat, pressure, and time configurations. A press was used to heat and compress thermoplastic to form a film. You can see in the table number 1 this result about of the made of the films. Thermoforming process. A mold is created from wood and is then used to shape the recycling plastic film. The film is heated for a certain length of time by means of radiance heating elements, causing it to soften and settle over the mold. Creation of the brick involved a methodology designed to assess the characteristic of the secondary raw materials. Analysis, synthesis, 3D modeling, experimentation, manufacturing, and final step is evaluation of the compound. The first step is analysis. A state-of-the-art conceptual analytical framework was applied to the various products available on the market and in order to determine the design possibilities according to the machines. The next step is synthesis. The information collected in the previous step was tabulated in order to establish the optimal dimensions, materials, and shapes for manufacturing. And this is the first design of the brick. 3D modeling. The prototype design was based on the dimension of traditional clay bricks and the plastic assembly techniques seen in Lego pieces. You can see the part E of the brick and the mold E of the brick. The next step is experimentation. The high-density polyethylene and low-density polyethylene films were subject to the determination of steady-state thermal resistance test according to standard ESTM C518. And in the table number 2, you can see the result about of thermal conductivity of the film. Manufacturing. In this process, we can make the mold E and mold B, and the final result was a brick constructed from the two thermoformed parts, part E and part B. And this is the final result. So the final step of methodology is the evaluation of the compound, the thermal characterization, and the mechanical characterization. So in the thermal characterization, you can see the result about of the thermal transmittance of the compound. And in the mechanical characterization, you can see the compression test result. So finally, we can obtain three different results. Result about of manufacture. We can obtain a different series of films made high density polyethylene and low density polyethylene, and the first prototyping of the compound or brick. Result of the thermal characterization, the thermal conductivity of the film, and the thermal transmittance of the compound. And the result of mechanical characterization, compression test, high density polyethylene component were not deformed. It's very strong material. And finally, the component about of the component versatility. The brick have the possibility to adapt and improve the thermal behavior by incorporating insulation inside the brick chamber according to different climate zones and requirements. Thank you so much.